video, I'm going to be covering just how to actually mathematically do and create a stop loss and figure out your lot size for that stop loss. Okay, so I've shown in previous videos already how you would figure out what your stop loss is, and then how from there you would figure out what your lot size is by figuring out your risk management through the MyFX book calculator, the lot size position calculator. But now I'm just going to actually show you the way the math is actually worked out, because I know that some people like to actually understand the nitty-gritty sort of it all. So let's go for a few examples. So let's say, for example one, you're risking $100, okay? And let's say your stop loss is 25 pips. So how you would actually mathematically figure out what your stop loss is you would take $100 and then you divide it by 25, because $100 divided by 25 pips equals 4. Okay, so 100 divided by 25 equals 4. So therefore your lot size would be 0.4, which equals $4 per pip. Because this would be, if it was here, it'd be $40 per pip. If it was 4.0, it'd be $40 per pip. If it was 0.04, it'd be 40 cents per pip. But so it goes $10. It's I like to view it $10. So 1 is $10. 1 here would be $1, and then 1 here would be 10 cents. Okay, so in this case, 0.4 is $4 per pip. Okay, so let's do this as an example. So it's $100 risking 25 pips. Okay, so here we're on Euro USD, $100 risking over 25 pips. Again, we 0.4. Okay, but again, this is why it's important that you actually use the calculator, because if you were to do a different pair, it'd be 0.44. It changes for some pairs. So let's say you were doing USD CAD, 0.5. See how it's different? So it adds up that it's important that you first understand the math of it and how this is actually derived. But it's important that you actually stick to your position size calculator instead of just doing the math, because you might end up doing a stop loss that's too big or too small. Okay, and you might end up risking less or more. So you want to make sure you're consistent. Okay, so go back to Euro USD. 0.4. Now let's do another example. Example number 2, again risking $100. This time your stop loss, instead of being 25 pips, is actually 35 pips. So therefore it's 100 divided by 35 equals 2.85. So in this case, doing the math, your lot size would be, because you can't do 5 cents, it'd be $2.80. So therefore it'd be 2.8 per pip. Okay, would be your lot size. So we said it was 100 divided by 35 pips. So see how I said 2.8, 0.28. It's actually 2.85. So therefore, in this case, they rounded it up to 2.9, which is fine. But again, if you were to go to a different pair, such as GBJPY, 0.31, whereas we said it was 0.28, right? Or if you were to go to Euro NZD, 0.41. See how that's a big difference. So it's important that you understand the math of it again, but you understand that you're always in your best interest to use this, the position size calculator. So do one more example. So let's go with a bigger number. In this case, again, a nice round number. Let's say you're risking $500, and this time we'll go with a smaller stop loss of 15 pips. So 500 divided by 15 equals 33.33, which will give you a lot size, again, because this is a 10, right? 30, so 3.33, so $33.30. Okay, so 33 cents. So 500 divided by 15, 15 is 3.33, which is what we have here, 3.33. Now again, let's have a look what this would look like on a pair like maybe GP USD. See how it's the same. Then GP JPY, 3.65, and let's have another look, Euro NZD, 4.76. So that's a huge difference. Okay, so it's very, very important that you guys understand the math of it. This is how it's derived. So again, every time how a lot size works is, for this example, we figured out it was 100 divided by 25, which is $4. So therefore, every time price moves against you, it is negative $4. If it goes 3 pips against you, so it'd be negative 4 times 3, you would be negative a drawdown of $12 for a 12. Now let's say it goes 20 pips against you, it'd be 4 times 20, which is 80. Okay, but you don't lose anything until you close the trade or hit your stop loss. Okay, but that's why it's important, because if it goes 4 times 25, the max you can lose is 4 times 25 equals 100. Okay, so it's literally your risk divided against all of these pips. So if it was In this case, 500 divided by 15. In order to lose $500, you would have to lose all 15 pips, which means your stop loss would get activated or triggered by the price going against you, okay? So in this case, let's say price went 100 pips in profit, right? So that would be $33.33 per pip. So $33.33 times 100, you'd be up $3,333 because it's 33.33 times 100. But again, if this was to go, 5 pips against you, which again, you wouldn't actually take a loss unless you closed it or hit your stop loss, but 5 times 33.33, you'd be negative 166.65. Now let's say you did a trade on this one and you did 33.33 per pip, and let's say you did 300 pips as a trade, which is very, very doable, that you'd be up $9,999, so $10,000 essentially. Okay, so that's how it works, guys. If you guys have any questions, please let me know.